Hey, all you party animals, this is
Mick Mars,
Big Six, Vince Neil,
and Tommy Lee
of Motley Crue. Welcome to Good Rockin' Tonight.
You guys play rock and roll.
Oh, yeah. That's what it's all about. That's secondary, really.
But this is cute. I mean, that's cute.
That's the
I've
icing
never
on the
heard
cake.
Motley Crue called cute before.
But you started in a circuit. Did you play like a tough club circuit in Los Angeles?
Yeah. We came up through the clubs. We actually one of our second shows. We played a sandwich shop in Pasadena.
We got
and made $12 and split it 4 ways.
We had to go back and play the gig again because our beer tab was so large.
You owed them.
Yeah, we did.
You remember those days?
Oh, yeah.
That's important. Because one would assume that you were going to get bigger and bigger and bigger.
We definitely don't want to be there again.
No. No.
But that's what it was all about. That's what it's still all about, is, rock and roll in the street. And we don't want to lose touch with our fans.
How many of those songs are still part of the set today? Any of them survive?
Well, in this show, 3 of them are.
Looks a Kill, we played years ago.
It was around during Too Fast for Love, but we just never recorded it. And then we finally ended up... Actually, songs that were written before Too Fast for Love are going to end up on the 3rd album. That's funny.
Is this true?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. When did you actually put it together?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. What was happening in Los Angeles at the time?
New Wave.
New
New
Wave.
Wave.
The
So
Knack syndrome.
The Knack was
Skinny
ties.
ties. So they thought you guys were from Planet.
We were going against the grain. There was no one like us at all in Hollywood. The heavy metal wasn't being played. You couldn't even play in a club if you're a heavy metal band. It was all like pop music and new wave stuff.
We got a really lucky break. A band called Y&T, I'm sure you've heard of, came down from San Francisco to play a club called the Starwood, and it was a 2-night event, 4 shows, and our very first show we got to play in front of all those kids. And they went, wow. So then right after that, we started playing the clubs, but by ourselves, because we'd got a following, and it slowly built that way. We almost headlined all the way to where we're at now.
You guys worked hard?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Is it going to pay off?
Yeah.
I hope so.
What are audiences? What are Ozzy's audiences doing for? I mean,
It's the same audience.
yeah,
That's
basically.
what's really great. I mean, it's not like they're being bored with Motley Crue while they're waiting for Ozzy Osbourne.
His fans are our fans,
Exactly.
It's a rock and roll event. This
It's a
tour.
great
It's
package.
2 good shows. It's I know.
From the beginning of our show to the end of his show, it's exciting, and that's it's a good show.
Heavy metal band out there. Who does it better than anybody?
I think I think a lot of the older bands,
Scorpions.
Scorpions, Aerosmith, in their prime, couldn't touch them. They were great.
The Stones.
Stones.
I think
Zeppelin. You ever see Zeppelin?
I saw them one time when I was during their physical graffiti tour.
I think I was too young.
Anybody else?
No, I've never seen
Bad
that.
Company. I think the older bands. I think the newer bands are, a lot of them are just, they don't have the songs. Some of them do. I'm not saying that in general, but a lot of them, especially what you call heavy metal bands, don't have as good songs. Like Def Leppard, ourselves, and even Quiet Riot. I think there's songs there, and that's what makes bands last.
As a rock and roll band, all of this aside, as a rock and roll band, how you doing? You getting better? Every time out?
Oh, yeah.
When you play every day in
That's
front
it.
of like 13,000 kids, I mean, you can't get bad.
It becomes second nature. You don't think about it. A lot of when you don't play a lot, you have to think about what you're doing. It just happens. It just comes out.
Feels good right now?
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
Where's it going to go?
To the top.
You guys going to own it, huh?
Yeah.
World domination?
Keep getting better songs and bigger shows.
But that means you got more power. More
Forget the
power,
power.
you
We
get
just want
wilder.
the girls.
You can have power. The money. The money. Okay. You will not change the political... You don't have any political views, do you?
No,
I don't.
Okay.
Die young.
You care about... let's talk about the things you care about. Food?
Food. Yeah.
Food's important.
It depends.
Liquid.
Yeah. Liquid.
Booze.
Groceries.
Yeah.
Money.
Money.
Girls.
Girls.
Girls up there towards the front.
Rock and roll's important.
That's
As a matter of fact,
rolling.
the rock and roll came before the image, didn't it?
always.
Yeah.
That's just the icing on the cake. Is the visual part of our show.
And
it's music first, and then it's the look.
Our look isn't contrived. We didn't sit down and say, you have blonde hair and we're gonna have black hair and we'll dress this way. I mean, we look the way we look right this second when the band was formed, and then the costuming and all was just added to make it more entertainment, because that's what it is.